What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another epic YouTube video where today we're going to be going over one of the craziest YouTube channels I've ever seen, and the one guy's stupid enough to make it his final project in his online communications class. Are you ready? Well, strap in, because we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm not gonna do that bit anymore. So this is YouTube Fame and Me. It's a community analysis of the Oh Brother YouTube channel, which is a channel I run. My name is Asa Roden. Hello. And we're just gonna get right into it. So on today's agenda, we're gonna be going over what this community actually is. What's an Oh Brother? Can you hold it? Can you eat it? No to both of those things. We're also gonna go over our current issues, things we're facing, which is a lot of lack of engagement, and also, like Tom Brady, we have commitment issues, so we're gonna be going over that. We'll go a bit more in depth when we get there, but in solutions, we're gonna talk about developing a schedule, having themed content, and a secret third thing we'll reveal later. And lastly, we're gonna talk about potential drawbacks and how it could be not as effective as intended. First, what's an Oh Brother? Well, it's a YouTube channel my brother and I started when he went to college back in 2019, so that way we could keep in contact. Right now, we have 377 subscribers and counting, and by in counting, I mean it might go down because we often lose a lot of subscribers. And we also have all flavors of content. We're talking about sports, crafting, video games, mint chocolate chip, all the flavors, every flavor you could possibly ask for. So it's a very much of a hodgepodge, passion project kind of YouTube channel that we've been doing for 5 years now. Current issues we're having is that we have a huge lack of engagement. Not a lot of viewers are repeating. We have some very popular videos, well, kind of popular, but they don't get a lot of people coming back for more. We put them out, they get a lot of views, they get some subscribers, but not a lot, and not a lot of comments or likes or things like that. Nothing that will build consistent growth and have long-term commitments of people engaging in the community. On the other side of the coin, we also have commitment issues on the producer side. For my brother and I, we're very busy. We don't do a lot, but we both have jobs. We're both tired people, and we don't want this hobby to become more of a job than actual jobs we get paid for, because we get paid nothing for this. Again, we have 377 subscribers, but we put a lot of work into it. But it doesn't actually turn into dollars and money. So, proposed solutions for this is that we develop a consistent schedule, which will make it easier for audiences to forge commitments. Right now, we do a video, maybe 3 a month, kind of randomly, whenever my brother or I yell at the other one to go make a video, so that way we can make a video that we want to make. And it's a lot harder for audiences to commit to subscribe because they don't know when content's coming out, they don't know if content's coming out and what type of content it'll be. And it also makes the YouTube algorithm, which is a little bit more technical, recommend it a lot more, because if you have consistent content, then people are going to be coming back, which means YouTube gets more ad revenue, which means they want to promote it more, which is part of the system. There's nothing we can do about it. It sucks, but it's fine. We also want to develop a consistent theme, so we want to have identity-based commitment where if people subscribe for, like, say, Levi made a crafting video. He recently did one on making instant beer powder, and a lot of people watch that. We want to make sure that those people who subscribed from that video are rewarded for subscribing by more content that's of a similar vein. So that's kind of where the consistent theme comes from. It's not that we're not going to do a lot of varieties of content, it's rather that we're going to have succinct varieties of content. And I'll get into more of that in the paper, but like having categories that we try and hit every once in a while, just so that way people who subscribe for a certain type of thing aren't being left out in the cold. And lastly, we have the secret third thing. This is going to be a little bit more difficult with the size of audience we have, but we want to create bonds-based commitment. We want to take suggestions from the audience. We want to engage more with viewers. We want to be able to do community events and be like, hey, we have a thing, and if you do a thing, we'll put it in the thing. It would be a lot more fun. It'd give people a lot more reason to comment, reason to subscribe, reason to like videos and stick around and engage with us. And it also creates that bond of like, we have a parasocial relationship. We want to parasocial these fools. We want to get in there and we want to have a toxic relationship with our fan base. That is a joke. I should say that's a joke. Now, potential drawbacks with this plan: it will require more discipline from Levi and I. This proposed schedule would be making sure we have videos done a week before they're supposed to go up, so we would be doing a video a week, but we'd make sure it's out early. That was going to be a lot harder, a little bit closer to work than what our system is now, but I think that's a happy medium that like will actually make the benefits way more worth it. We could see limited engagement with our devious secret third plan because we don't have a lot of people who are subscribed. So it might be a lot harder to get people to comment if we don't already have that many viewers to begin with. So it's a little bit of an uphill battle, and as we've talked about with Twitch streamers, it's very sad to put out a thing where it's like, we're looking for questions to answer and nobody responds, which has been a thing that has happened to me before on this channel, like when I started it 4 years ago. So we'll see, but I think we're in a better place now, so I think it'll work. Also, additional risk, I should say this because I made a joke about it, but maybe there is a parasocial relationship danger where it's like, oh, these people are actually, you know, having a negative relationship with the people who create the content. I don't think that'll ever be a problem, but if it is, we could cross that bridge when we get to it, because I don't imagine ever getting more than 1,000 subscribers, much less the amount that would be needed to make that a problem. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see where I'm going with the paper. Obviously, this is a little bit bare bones, but it'll be a lot more in depth once we get there and I have more time. But subscribe for less of this. Thank you.